Hey everybody, Black Ninja 797 here, and welcome back to another Left 4 Dead 2 ranking video, guys. In this Left 4 Dead ranking video, we're going to be ranking all the transitional in-game challenges from worst to best. Now, for those of you guys that don't know what I'm referring to, it is these fine things right here on the screen. These are the things that we all probably have skipped over in our minds at this point. If you have been playing Left 4 Dead for several years now, this is something you just subconsciously ignore. But these are meant to be a fundamental part of the game in case any of you guys are stat nerds. So if you guys are a fan of how many kills you got in the game or how many types of contributions did you make to your team, this is going to be the thing for you. So I want to take the 5 in-game challenges, because I do believe there is 5, and I've scoured thick and thin to see if there was any additional ones, but I could not find any. But if there is any extra other than these 5, please feel free to let me know in the comments. But yeah, guys, I'm going to be ranking all 5 of these in-game transitional challenges from worst to best. If you guys end up enjoying today's video, please drop a like to show your guys' support. Anyways, guys, as always, let's do another Left 4 Dead 2 ranking video. Okay, guys, so coming in at the very first spot, this is going to be General Defense. Now, for General Defense, this challenge, in my opinion, is the least novel. This is literally your kills. This is the equivalent of staring at your kill-death ratio in any sort of shooter multiplayer game. It's the stat that a lot of people either really do not care about at all, or they obsess about. So some people might be yelling at me right now in the comments being like, why is this not number 1? To be honest, I really think that this is the least important stat you could possibly have in the game. General overall kills is not really that impressive. People are rather looking for certain type of kills, which is why that there's going to be 2 different challenges that are themed like this, but in my opinion are fundamentally much more better. But if it's just general kills, like how many zombies you got, I don't really think anybody cares, to be honest. I don't think anybody's going to be like, wow, bro, you have such a high kill-death ratio. Or I don't think that your girlfriend or whatever is going to be like, oh my god, sweetie, you got 300 kills in Left 4 Dead, let me suck your cock. I don't think that that's going to happen. So when it comes to your kill-death ratio, when it comes to overall you're just killing in Left 4 Dead, really nobody cares. And even if you do, if you want to keep this as your own personal goal, that's fine. In fact, I encourage you to keep track of your progress when it comes to the things you enjoy in life, but just do not expect everyone else to care about it the same as you do. Coming in at our next spot here, we have got Melee Fighter. Now, Melee Fighter is going to be your total melee kills that you got within a round, and this is much more impressive, because melee kills are significantly harder to get than your gun kills, because whatever melee weapon you find is going to be the one that you were stuck with until you find a better melee weapon, and you can end up getting something really great like the machete, or you can end up getting something horrible like the combat knife. And I really do believe that this challenge is going to be much harder if you get unlucky with the melee weapon you get. So this challenge is going to be really rewarding once you end up getting those high numbers. You can always even compete with your teammates and kind of make a mini game out of it. You can always be trying to outdo each other. If you want to end up changing your approach to Left 4 Dead, if you were bored and want to mix things up, this is a challenge that I would recommend for you. It's something that will make you change your normal subconscious way of thinking when it comes to Left 4 Dead and just blindly shooting, but it's not going to take away from the main part of the game. It's still very satisfying to get these melee kills, and it doesn't feel like that you're going out of the way to make the game extra hard. It's just going to be a different playstyle, rather. Okay, now we have got Special Killer. Now for Special Killer, this is going to be for how many kills you have gotten on the Jockey, the Spitter, the Charger, the Smoker, the Boomer, and the Hunter. And this is not going to include the Tank or the Witch. But however though, despite the fact that it's not including the main 2 boss zombies, this is a challenge that is starting to get more on the impressive side. This is middle of the road in terms of risk/reward and impressive skill level versus kind of just a casual challenge to do for fun. I believe that if you want to go for this, go for it. You should, because it would be a little bit impressive if you got, let's say, a lot of kills. If you got, let's say, double digits, that'd be pretty impressive. Especially if it was also a certain type of zombie. It would be cool if it did classify which zombies you killed. Because, for example, if you're killing 30 jockeys, then you've got my Salu, you got my 10 Hut. Because if you did that, that's miraculous and that's super impressive. However, though, if it was just 30 boomers, then we got a slightly different story on our hands. I believe that this is going to be a challenge that depends on which things you're killing. If you're killing, like I said, a really hard special infected, good for you. I really think that that's a massive achievement, but if it's an easy one, it's kind of a letdown. So take this one with a grain of salt, but I think that this one should be recognized and shouldn't be ignored, because this is something worth definitely noting. Alrighty guys, so now we are at our last two. So for the second spot here, we have got the Tank Slayer Challenge. And the Tank Slayer Challenge is going to end up being, how much damage did you contribute to killing the tank? Now, the tank is unavoidable, so you have to end up helping unless you want to be that guy where you don't. But this challenge is really good because this shows how much effort are you going to invest into helping your team, because the tank is going to kill everybody. He's not just going to kill you, he's going to kill everybody. I want to stress that. So you're helping your team and you're doing them a service by contributing towards killing the tank, and this should be rewarded. This is something that, regardless if you throw a Molotov, or if you shoot the zombie, or if you end up using explosives, or you somehow get the tank to end up falling off the map, this is something that I do believe should be recognized. This is something to be appreciated. This shows team effort. This shows singular effort. This shows overall just your teammates caring, and I appreciate that. It should be acknowledged when people give a shit. I really do think that that should happen often more in games, because when it happens to be whatever game, if you don't feel like you're getting rewarded for the work you do, it incentivizes people to do less. So we want to incentivize people to do more. The more gritty the job, the higher the reward should be, and it shouldn't be locked behind a paywall or just give somebody a good Noodle Star sticker from SpongeBob. And then finally, for the number one challenge, this is Witch Hunter. Now, this challenge is optional. It's one of the only few that are optional, but this challenge, in my opinion, deserves to be a number one. Because here's the thing with the witch. Sometimes the witch will just spawn in an area that you absolutely cannot avoid her. She'll spawn in a staircase, or she'll spawn in the middle of a road, or she'll just be walking right in front of you in the same 3 spots in the same direction constantly, and you can't help but just have to shoot her. So it's a matter of who is going to shoot her. This is showing how much damage each player has sunk into the witch, and I believe that the number one person that's done this should get a virtual high five. You need to put a lot of effort into killing the witch, because if you put effort into killing the witch, boom, she's gone. You can just grab a shotgun, shoot her in the head, she's out of your hair. But if you're in those situations where, let's say that the witch somehow managed to get angry and she's starting to chase after somebody, this can, in certain difficulties, either mean someone's going to suffer a down, or in the worst case, just completely die. You could save somebody's life by doing this. So this challenge, in my opinion, is the best in the entire game, because for those that go the extra mile and shoot the witch, you not only save your teammate's life, you also end up showing that you truly are a good teammate and that you're one of the best to survive with in the zombie apocalypse. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for my ranking of all the 5 in-game challenges that are in Left 4 Dead 2. If you guys have ended up enjoying today's episode, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe to show your guys' support. And let me know what you guys would like me to rank next in Left 4 Dead 2, because there's a couple things that I have on a backlog, and I'm going to be getting around to more of them soon. But if you guys want me to add anything to the backlog, please feel free to let me know. If you guys would like to financially support the channel, I tremendously appreciate if you guys could go check out my Patreon. It is always linked down below in all my YouTube video descriptions, or you guys could use supporter creator code BlackNinja797 in all caps in the Fortnite Epic Games item shops, because Epic is my very first sponsor, and they were sponsoring today's video, so shout out to Epic Games. But yeah, guys, I hope you end up enjoying seeing another YouTube video from the most unique YouTubers you're ever going to see. Thank you for watching, guys. I love you, and peace out.
Hey, meme lords. Jesus here. And you better have enjoyed that video there by the eternal god Daddy Ninja. You should probably subscribe too, or the mighty Moab will come for your balls. If you enjoyed the video, you might like it too. And give me the memes. Flash, bang, boom!